fuck up, and I'm like, oh, right.
I guess it is important.
I don't know where I got the hubris to be like, what did this guy pay money to learn how to do this? What the fuck does he know?
Like, what a dumbass.
Yeah, fucking idiot. Why would I listen to him? He wasted money.
Welcome back to Riff, Laugh, Love, folks. Here we are.
Everything's topsy-turvy.
Episode 957.
Good work, dude.
I don't know if that's right.
Doesn't it feel like it's been a long time?
Yeah, we got more than Rogan now, probably.
I mean, technically, we've been doing a show together for over a year. Well, we've been recording podcasts for over a year.
It started out audio, but then it went video, and now sometimes it's still just audio. Sometimes
we call that getting in touch with our roots.
Yeah, that's a pure episode.
Yeah, we're coming up on a year, man. It'll be a year soon of Riff, Laugh, Love.
Nice.
And we've got a lot to show for it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, endorsements through the roof, a lot of career opportunities.
Yeah, every other week I give up. I think this is one of the give up weeks.
The chemistry started out okay. It keeps getting worse every week.
Every week is how much more can I annoy Will?
Yeah. Will's become more right wing. You've stayed the same weight, and I quit comedy. It's going great. It's going great.
Yeah.
Look at all we've accomplished.
Pretty much it.
I went to the Super Bowl happened.
Oh yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, Ronaldo came to my Super Bowl party. Let me tell you, you want to feel racist? Have Ronaldo drunkenly scream Mexican music in your goddamn kitchen all night long.
I ruined the party.
Oh, dude. Just a drunk Ronaldo being, I beat us, it's where. People are trying to have conversations.
We're a little hot. We maybe turn him down a little bit. Maybe turn me down a little bit, and then turn Will way up.
To even come to the party,
That's the move.
had to swear to not talk about sports. You had to, just don't fucking ask stupid questions like, what is offense? Don't ask stuff like that.
Oh, that's not...
So you agreed to that, but then you're like, I'm going to find a way to ruin this. I'm not going to embarrass
I've
Aaron.
grown beyond that. I've watched enough, football at, the comedy club and, hung out with enough people to, not, I do that when I watch fucking UFC with my UFC friends.
Yeah, that's
because those are guys. It's more fun to make fun of that. It's more fun to go hey, why doesn't he just fuck him in the ass? He really wants to. It's more fun to do that at those things because those guys take it really seriously. Than,
that's what I say when I watch improv.
It's just yeah. Well, you think I'm the guy that sits there and is like sports ball? Can't wait for you to get the ball in the goal. Isn't that what they do?
Is he gonna get a home run?
Yeah, sports ball.
Dude, that shit was so funny 10 years ago. Though.
Yes, yeah.
That shit was clever as fuck. Those are my Facebook posts.
Yeah, the first nerd that said sports ball was on it for sure. But no, I don't do that. What I did this year was just get hammered. I got too drunk at the Super Bowl party, and I definitely was it was me and Andrew that were pounding it pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, you did. I don't know how many beers you took down that funnel you brought with you.
I got a cool new koozie. It's called a Kong. It's a koozie, but it also turns into a beer bong. So you hook a hose up to the bottom of it. It's got a hole in the bottom. Hook a hose up into the bottom. Pour the beer into the koozie. Hit it like a beer bong.
Also,
that sounds like a perfect thing I need to sell, dude. I need to get really written on those things.
Yeah, put stickers on it. Just
$20.
Buy them from
Just $20 a piece, folks.
Yeah.
Do you like my comedy? You want to have less brain cells?
Yeah.
Here you go.
You'll enjoy it even more. It was. I don't think anybody. There was actually another guy that was doing that sports ball stuff, and it was pretty fucking annoying. That guy had it covered. There was one guy I never thought I would be the guy at the football game where there's someone else talking about football. And it's making me mad listening to them talking.
I know who you're talking about. The weird thing is, I know he knows sports.
Yeah, and he's like, "Well, that seems like a weird rule." And I'm like, "Well, it's the fucking game." And he's like, "Well, why is that a rule?" I'm like, "Well, it's because it's the game. To have a game, you got to have rules, and these are the rules. Accept it or shut the fuck up."
Accept it or shut the fuck up.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, why? What is that? Why is it? What's a neutral zone infraction? It's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. They called it. Shut up.
I think that also extends to the halftime show. Just accept whatever the halftime show is going to be. I don't want to hear anybody's, there's too much, there's not enough. it's too bad.
People that still complain about somebody lip syncing. That's fucking 20 years ago, dude. All right, you had to get your gripes out in 2006 about lip syncing. Like it's fucking done.
I think the physics
they all
are
do
impossible to actually have them perform in that stadium. I think it's like impossible to have it go smoothly. Like I think the feedback would just be crazy.
Yeah, you have to play a track and pretend to sing along. Plus they're running around doing twirls and shit, and she's like 6 months preggers.
It would be so funny, just Rihanna.
Sounded awful.
Yellow diamonds in the light.
I didn't know.
Sounded like Ronaldo when he goes down the hallway and back. Anytime he takes more than 20 steps.
I didn't know the thing was like she was like that was a big reveal.
I thought. Wait, she's pregnant?
Oh yeah, dude.
I thought she already had the baby.
She did, and she's pregnant again.
Whoa, damn!
Yeah. She was showing big
She's
time.
Irish twinning.
You could, if you watched
Blackish twinning.
Blackish twinning.
Yeah, I mean, she came out and was dancing, and my wife immediately was like, "Is she pregnant?" And I was like, "I was about to say, is she fat?" But yeah, that's not fat. She's not just regular fat. She's like pot-bellied fat.
Wait,
and so
I
got on Twitter, and immediately like everything was like, Rihanna pregnant, Rihanna pregnant, Rihanna pregnant. And then yeah, it was a big thing. So,
but she's Caribbean, so it's like Irish twinning.
God damn it! All right, we're in it now. That's how you know we're in it.
Now we're loving. Now we're riffing.
Oh, it was pretty good. I saw some guy that was like an old dude, still one of those people that was bitching about like, there's no real music, no real singing, no instruments. Last time I checked, music is supposed to be made with real instruments, and I'm like, yeah, fucking in the Stone Age,
several
dude.
years too late.
I mean, you're decades late, dude.
Thank you, Uncle Dan.
This fucker just found out about synthesizers. Holy fuck.
I think we need actual music in the Super Bowl. You know, someone like Creed.
Yeah.
Let's bring Creed back to the Super Bowl.
Dude, has Creed played the Super Bowl? That'd be fucking
real
fire.
Music. Yeah,
they played. They've not the Super Bowl, but they played football. They've played Monday.
Football.
They've played football. There's a clip of them opening up.
Wasn't it the Super Bowl?
I don't think it was the Super Bowl.
Creed
Some
Creed
sort of
didn't
bowl
do
game,
Super
maybe?
Bowl?
Surely not.
Who did it?
It was a big game.
Like Maroon 5 did it, right?
Maroon 5.
Fall Out
Boy.
Boy.
Like Paul McCartney one year. They had Bruce Springsteen. Then there was a string of like, it was like P. Diddy. Remember the year they did like, it was, I guess that was like last year. They did Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, last year or
A
the
whole
year
bunch.
before, maybe.
Yeah, that was last year because I think it was in
Bruno Mars
L.A.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars is probably the best. Bruno Mars is built to do a halftime show, right? That's exactly.
Well, yeah, just a tiny Filipino on
just
cocaine.
a giant, ridiculous, over-the-top show.
Yeah.
Just, you need
It's
200
a
backup.
wind-up toy. You just set it down and let it entertain people.
200 backup dancers? I tour with that, dude.
Yeah.
We don't have to change the routine. We're just do our fucking act.
Yeah, Creed did Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It was the Thanksgiving show.
Oh, very
Thanksgiving
cool.
halftime. Yeah, but the game was fun. It was cool. Well, it was just me and one other guy that were cheering for the Phillies or for the for Philly for the Eagles.
You and Sabelski were getting along pretty well.
We were because he was scared. He was scared to say anything, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I turned into a Philly fan that night for some reason, and I was just like, "Fuck the Chiefs!" And he was like, "Wait, there's someone else." He was like, "It's safe. It's safe to come out."
Yeah, it was like
scared.
watching two dogs see each other like in their owners' cars. Like,
Yeah, you too. You too. Yeah, there was like he was scared of a pregnant Chiefs fan right next to him. That was the problem.
And it wasn't Rihanna.
And then they lost, but by then I was already like too far. And then Aaron started making tiki drinks, and that's what happened. Dude. The tiki drinks.
Oh, also
and then, dude, I mean, I showed up. I took over on the aux cord. I was playing songs. I was making shitty cocktails with Aaron's liquor. Sorry.
I didn't even notice you making things.
You told me, yeah. I made like a Mai Tai.
I was getting kind of tied on too.
Mai Tai'd on.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
It was.
Oh yeah, because I made the hazelnut Mai Tai, and I kind of told you how to make it, right? Isn't that what happened?
Something, yeah.
I
don't know.
I
really don't. and then I was playing songs, and then like I played another song, and Megan was like, "You already played." This is how you know I was hammered. She's like, "You already played this song." I was like, "Yeah, but I didn't play the live from Brazil version."
I just want to hear Creed right now, dude. You got me thinking about Creed.
We're on wide open.
Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge.
Turn on again. We're 6 feet.
So
Fall down. Yeah.
See, that's real music,
Slaps,
not like that
dude.
fucking Selena bullshit. Guess who's still alive? Creed.
Yeah. Fuck. What's that guy's name?
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp. Yeah, dude. I remember he's like, this one.
I think he was on.
They were performing. It's like a live video, and it's a live video of Arms Wide Open. He's like, this is for the people in the crowd who maybe don't like harder edge rock. It was so funny. Harder edge rock. And then he just starts going, with arms wide open. Come on. Sing it with me. Wide open. And just going harder edge rock. To call yourself, I just love that. I love this.
Hard
Maybe,
stuff.
this is, this episode, we're going to probably try to cool it down for fans of podcasts that don't like harder edge podcasting. We usually do harder edge podcasts, but we're going to cool it down for you.
Yeah, how about those Chinese balloons, huh? What do we think about those?
Dude, Eric was like, hey, so what have you been thinking about all this UFO shit? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And he was like, okay, good conversation. He was like, that's about as, I'm like, that's as far as it's going. I'm not, I don't know anything about UFOs.
I don't know anything about it either.
I don't give a fuck.
I quit following the news completely, and now I still hear about everything, but I don't hear about it. It's like people are like, what do you think about that Chinese balloon? I was like, oh yeah, it exists.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
let me know when something happens. Then a few days later, I heard it got shot down. And I was like, I don't. Then they're like, there's aliens. I was like, I already knew there was aliens. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
They shot it down over Canada. There's like, there's some
I don't know.
like Canadian,
Maybe-
like Nova Scotia, like
Maybe the
fucking,
shit is about to pop off, dude.
Yeah, there's some dude in a log cabin in Canada. Is like, oh, I thought it was a fucking goose. I thought they were shot. It's not even goose season.
Yeah, the goose wasn't even flapping its wings. Somehow it's flying through the air.
They say it's a fucking UFO. I don't know. I was like, oh, as long as I can still get my Molsons.
So, let's say a person comes down from the UFO, and people think it's an alien. How close do they have to get before they realize it's just a Chinese person?
The Chinese have been aliens the whole
It's
time.
like Chinese guy in a flight suit. How far away do you have to be before you're like, that could be an alien? What?
Dude, a Canadian guy getting probed. It's pretty. Oh, don't find my 5-hole, eh? He's trying to sap my tree. Oh, he's trying to get some of that maple syrup out of me ass. I don't know. Just a Canadian guy getting probed would be pretty funny.
I love how your Canadian guy's sort of Irish sometimes. Like, he's like an Irish guy who's lived in Canada.
You go to like Nova Scotia, those
Yeah.
Canadians sound like Irish.
Yeah,
people.
I guess so.
They
Huh?
got the Irish accents.
Yeah, we're off the fucking island, eh? We're right there. We're over on the east coast there, closer over near the Europeans over there, eh? So we get immigrants. We don't want them, but we get them. It's like it's a xenophobic Canadian guy. I don't know who all these pasty fucks from Europe are coming over here. Eh?
He doesn't like people too pasty. That's funny.
Yeah, it's like you come over
He's
here. It's
the only
like
guy
fix
who's
your
racist that
fucking
way.
teeth, bud. You smell like fucking Guinness, you goddamn pasty fuck.
See, yours is kind of Irish too.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to hit the coast.
I don't know if that's true. Is the eastern coast over? That's probably that makes sense, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is that right?
I always forget that Canada exists.
Just all together.
It's hard to remember, you know?
Man, I call donut
And then you're like,
holes.
oh yeah, there's like 100 million people up there or something.
You want to? They'll look at you like you say donut holes in fucking Canada. They look at you like you're fucking retarded.
What do
dude.
they say?
Timbits up there.
Timbits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go over to the Tim Hortons and get us some fucking Timbits over there, eh?
Yeah, that's what they call buttholes is Timbits over there. I hooked up with this bitch. I told her to lick my Timbits.
That's actually a great name for a gay club.
Timbits?
Timbits. Yeah, they do donut holes on the weekends. You know, glaze my donut.
Yeah, lick
hole.
the glaze off it, you fucking pig. Still a little Irish.
It is. Go ahead, Will. Do a Canadian accent.
All right.
We're having fun, man. Jump in.
I'm having fun. I can't do it now. It's too much pressure.
All right.
Gotta let it be organic, bro.
What do you got, Will?
Shit.
How was your week?
Good. Went to Tulsa. Had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Little, headliner. It's a good time. What do you want from me, motherfucker?
It's almost like he doesn't know that he does a show. You know, it's almost like he doesn't know that he does a thing where you gotta
Willie
where you
Thrilly?
talk about stuff.
What do you mean?
No, the show that you're on. Right?
What's that? I never heard of that.
What show?
You do a show?
We do what? Yeah, this show right here. I love putting the pressure on Will, dude. It makes him so uncomfortable.
I know.
No one else does it. Everyone else is too scared to put some pressure on him, dude.
Or is it just we're too fond of our own fucking voices?
What do you mean?
Because we don't
Yeah,
put the
it's
pressure on, we
that.
just keep talking back and forth because we like hearing
No, I'm
ourselves
trying to
talk.
put it off of me. I want to hear Will's sweet voice. You
I
know.
don't know what you want to know, dude. I don't know.
Sing to me, baby bird.
Did you go see the blue whale of Catoosa?
I missed it this time, but I went downtown and I saw a buck, the cowboy, space cowboy.
Wait, what?
Route 66 is a big deal in Tulsa, and they got this guy. His name's Buck, and there's a place called Buck's.
And he likes to fuck.
Buck likes to fuck, dude. They got this like
Just Tarantino
dude made
talk,
out of
baby.
he's made out of metal, and he's a cowboy, but he's also got on a space helmet. He's a space cowboy, and he's been there on Route 66 since like the 50s or something.
No,
It's pretty cool, yeah. Bucks.
Dude, is that where Steve Miller got his inspiration from?
What is that? Maybe so.
Yeah.
It might be.
Some call me the space cowboy.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Some call me a roadside attraction.
But the lady who I went in there and I bought some postcards and magnets and shit because it's a cool place to buy.
Oh my god, that's up there for
Yeah.
oldest thing you've ever said.
Bought me some knickknacks and shit.
All right. But the lady told me
I
that.
figured the grandkids might like some knickknacks. I got them some bracelets. Their license plates. It says their name
I
on
got
them.
him some-
One of my favorite things about going on the road.
What, license plates with your name on it?
No, yeah, but stealing those from like Love's truck stops. And stuff, yeah.
They got the Blue Whale of Catoosa is the #1 tourist attraction in the state of Oklahoma.
That's how much Oklahoma sucks.
The number
In
one
case you've
tourist
never been
attraction is a big fake whale in a lake that you pull off the side of the highway and you can like walk up inside of it. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Man,
but,
anything
like,
to
that's
distract from Black Wall Street, huh?
Well, yeah, hey, I know we got this stuff that happened, but what about this whale over
How
here?
about that?
People are
It-
like,
it is-
"Fuck
dude,
Yeah,
it-
that whale is awesome.
It's literally the look over here, look over here.
Right.
Like I think we were talking about this last night. It was the fucking alien shit, right? So there's this like train in Ohio
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
like expelling all
chemicals.
this gas, but like the news is like so great and we're so easy. They're like, no, but over here.
Look at that.
No, look over here. Don't look over there. Look up. Look over here. You know,
A lot of people
It's like-
think all the alien stories are fake, and they're just that.
right?
It's just like, well, look, we got some. They're like, oh, I think you've had.
Well,
that.
the government says stuff like they say they like have something to say about that before they have something to say about that fucking that thing poison in the air,
I
right?
heard that's real bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard.
That- but like that's
when
just,
I say I've heard, I just mean like I heard some people say.
but it
that,
is
like,
that is always the answer is like, hey, distract. Go over here. Don't talk about Black Wall Street. Look the blue whale. Look at the whale. Don't look at the actual
I'm
history.
telling you.
Well, it's
Isn't that
Check
whale
out Buck,
dope?
the space
Oh,
cowboy.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
that's sick.
Who cares about the history of this town and how ugly it is? I'm talking about this big old space cowboy. Give me a magnet with that dude on it. Fuck yeah, dude.
My
yeah.
grandfather was killed by the police right
They're
there.
literally,
Shut
it's like
up.
let's
Quiet.
step on some Indian bones,
Dude, for real.
so we can look at the blue whale made of plaster. Fucking
This
God,
land
I'm-
used to
dude.
be a sacred spring, and it's like, yeah, but check out that fucking statue. But you guys couldn't have made that.
So,
Too busy drinking firewater to build that.
Yeah.
Not our fault. Not our fault at all.
That's what they said. That's what they said
Yeah.
back then. Yeah.
That's what they said.
Will's just listening. I know his whole half of his drive to Tulsa was just him listening to Jerky Boys.
I save it for you guys. You know what I mean?
It was good shit. That was
I do love some Jerky
Shout out to the
Boys.
Jerky Boys.
Yep.
Greatest.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, call in. We'd love to be pranked.
Shout out to
Hey.
Saul Rosenberg if you're listening.
Yeah, Jerky Boys.
Not that one.
Me, no. No.
Never that one. Never, ever that one. Okay.
Now he's just like a racist robot that's stuck.
Yeah.
Not in my neighborhood. Not in my neighborhood.
Someone unplug the Himmler 3000, please. It's on the fucking fritz again.
Yeah, can someone unplug the Fritz 3000? It's on the fritz.
Not bad.
Thank you. Appreciate that. That's cool. We went to. I keep ruining get-togethers.
Why? What else do you ruin?
We went to the Blues game last night.
I saw some pictures of you, and I was like, he's a menace right now. Yeah, dude. I called it.
We
tore up.
Went up to the Blues game because Megan's mom's boyfriend got like tickets, like he won in a raffle for like, and it was like a big like Christmas present for everybody for like, oh, Valentine's Day, we're all gonna go there, and we're gonna go, and well, I mean, it was just like the whole group of us kind of came in there and like we're the problem, but mostly me. But I mean, as soon as we went in there. It's like a big private box. There's like food and there's beers
all
and
inclusive?
stuff. Yeah, so we walk.
Nice.
We go. Well, yes, kind of. We go in there, and the first thing I do is like find the fridge, try to find beer. Open the fridge. There's like a couple rows of like some Bud Select. I'm like, there's not much, but hey, whatever, it's something. And so I go and like I reach in, I grab like 2 Bud Selects, and as soon as I do, some guy walks over to me. He's like, "Oh, hey, actually, we paid for those. Those aren't for you guys." And I was like, "Oh no." I didn't ask anybody. I just went straight. I was like, "Beer," and went straight for the beer. And then they're like, "No, those aren't yours." And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
But I have them in my hand.
Yeah, I kind of already. Yeah. Is there a way we can make these mine?
Can I Venmo you less than you paid?
Yeah.
Can I Venmo you street price?
Yeah. So, I guess those weren't. So we were splitting the box. There's like somebody else who also won the raffle, so it was like half and half split.
That's what I call it when me and your mom hang out. Go ahead.
And they had to get. We had our own stuff, but they hadn't stocked our stuff yet. And so I had to wait for them to come in. As soon as they came in, stocked it up.
Come on, man. Can we just make a trade? I get some now. I'll give you some when it gets here.
Brought in the Bud Lights, dude. Went in on the Bud Lights. Did some damage on those for sure. How many? What was the game? It was like 6-1. I mean, dude, the Blues were slamming, and every time. So I had I had at least however many they scored that night, plus however many on top of that. And then like Megan has like an autistic nephew, and he's like nonverbal autistic, and he's like one of those. He's hard to wrangle. So he's like, he's also.
Dude, this sounds like a Theo Von character. You just introduced. He got that non-verbal autism. You know what I'm saying? Like he's hard to wrangle.
Yeah, he's got.
What I mean? He stand up, he start hollering the N-word. We're like, chill, Chester. Don't do that again.
Yeah, dude. So Jackson he was a menace. He had his headphones on. And he's just like screaming like every couple seconds, just kind of like yelling, and then he was like, there's like a platform.
He sounds pretty verbal. Did I miss the point here?
There's it's like a glass wall in front of us, right? Like keeping it, but it's like a half wall, and there's like a little platform. He's like standing up on the platform, right on the edge of the glass. He's like trying to put his leg over the glass to like jump over the edge, and we gotta be like, no, chill, Jackson, stop, But how funny would that be? Because he would land on like there's like people underneath us, so he would like land in a seat. You just imagine you're like watching the Blues game, and just a non-verbal autistic child lands in your
Dude, from a distance, they've been like, man, these fans are getting younger and rowdier.
But they got him some goldfish. He was chilled out. It was good. He was good the rest of the game. But like I know there's just like the other people that were sharing the box with us were like, these motherfuckers. And then
because it's not like they can be like, hey, there's a retarded kid in our booth.
No.
Can we get a new booth? Guys, we pay good money for these seats. There's a retarded kid screaming in my ear.
Yeah.
Not even at every goal or power play.
Well, it was kind of funny. Like the dad, he was like, "Well, it looks like we may be having to leave here soon. You know, we may have to get out of here if we can. Like, you know, if we can't get him to calm down. You know, it's like, you know, because he was like, you know, if I had these seats." You know, I probably wouldn't want a kid screaming the whole game. And I was like, you know what? That's good. Put yourself in other people's shoes. And then this is where I fucked up. Like a little bit later, I was like, yeah, man, you know, sounds like he's calmed down. It's pretty quiet. And he goes, yeah, I think someone took him out of the room. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, I thought he chilled out. I was like, no, they actually had to take him for a walk.
Somebody give him an iPad or something? Like, no, they stuck a sock in his mouth and they dragged him off to the bathroom.
We hit him with a trank dart. Go to sleep, Chester.
Doesn't he have doesn't he have medication to make him like sleep? It'd be funny if he got an offer to replace the fucking you know, like the honk honk honk. But it's like
like, let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
It just says that up on the screen. It says the words.
Brought to you by St. Louis Children's Hospital.
They have like on the screen, they show like it's the Blues special team, and it's like a reserved box for special needs kids, and it's like they show like all the different they show all the different ones. They're like, it's the whole spectrum, and they show like everybody, you know, like somebody's in a wheelchair, somebody's got like the Walter White crutches, you know, or like the
which one's gonna get penalty kill.
And then as soon as they show that up on the jumbotron, everybody in our booth's like, yeah.
Guess which pillow the problem child is underneath. And it's just a father pushing down on different pillows. 2. Someone ought to pitch this.
And then what do? What happens? We're here. We're watching the game. Blues are killing it. Second period, motherfucking Louie walks in. The Blues mascot.
Oh, yeah.
And
not CK?
Dude. No. Even better. It's this guy. You would love to be locked in a room with him. You know?
If Louis puts his hand on a door over your shoulder, you're like, yes, please.
Let's do it.
Yes, please, Blue Furry
Absolutely. Because, dude, so Megan's mom goes, look who's here. I turn around. I go, Louie! I'm like, Megan, take my picture. I'm like, I was the first person. They brought him up there for the kids.
The other guys in the booth like, there's fucking 2 of them? What the fuck?
He's
they
like,
got the other one excited.
Why is this kid grabbing me so hard? I was the first guy to take a picture with him. I'm like, Louie. And then like Megan's like, take my picture. So it's like, you know, the two.
Oh, are you one of those elephantitis kids? You're big. I don't know if he talks.
And then then he took the pictures with the other kids, and then at the end of the night, it was like time to go. Game was over. You know, Blues crushed. And it was a race against the clock. I'm like, all right, how many more Bud Lights can we crush before they kick us out? And, you know, the guy that got the booth for, like, the box, he works there. And so it was like his other work friends were coming in, and, like, it was, like, the big security guy that was like, all right, it's, like, time to wrap it up, time to get out of here. He was, like, telling stories about how people tried to, like, take stuff out of the stadium before, you know, yeah. And as he's talking, I have like a Bud Light in my hoodie pocket. Like,
oh yeah, we had the box for work, and Sarah and I grabbed roadies and just walked around until we had to leave. Looked at merch, drank some more beers, and then we just put the rest in our purse and walked out with it.
That's amazing.
And then just drank them while we walked back to the car.
And so he goes, yeah, put them in your hoodie pocket. Doesn't work. And I was like, huh?
Maybe you don't realize how much weight I've gained. It's going to look business as usual. Me strolling out of the stadium.
So, yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, it looked like, but the second I saw your eyes, you were like.
Wait, was it whenever they won or whenever I was taking
I think you put a W up.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I saw where I was like, oh, that guy's fucked up. I've seen that look. At the Super Bowl party, I was making you drinks, and I swear to God, like 6 times in a row on the same drink, you're like, is so good.
It was that painkiller, dude.
Yeah, you're like, dude, for real? A solid cocktail.
Yeah, I was like 10 Rolling Rocks deep at that point, and he started making mixed drinks. And yeah, dude, that painkiller was really good.
Yeah, I make a solid painkiller.
Yeah.
I got a good recipe.
Yeah,
I thought you were popping pills too. I was like, okay.
It was that painkiller.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, dude, you guys are really partying.
Yeah, sorry, I date raped everybody.
Painkiller really makes alcohol good. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it does.
Oxy.
Also, the next day, I was like, okay, how much free beer did we inherit? I bet that drunk idiot left us his fucking Rolling Rock. And she's like, nah, he packed up his stuff.
No, it was an empty box.
Oh, you drank them all?
I packed them all into my body. Yes, yeah, I got an 18 pack. They were gone.
Okay, cool, good for you. Okay, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I thought you were shit faced, but still fucking remembered to take your beer.
No, not
That's the best part about having a party is that you inherit all this free booze.
No, I took your beer.
Not when, yeah, you lose beer when he comes over.
I start taking stuff.
You have to hope. You have to invite good guests because you know Ronaldo's going to take 2 or 3 people's stuff.
It's like health
guest.
insurance. It's like you're investing so that you can get back. You know.
I immediately start rifling. I'm like, what's mine? What can I take? And then when I'm ready to leave, I'm like, what can I take with me? Mine. I did. I woke up the next day. I had pictures on my phone that I didn't remember. I had 2 Star Crunches in my jacket pocket that I also stole from your house.
Fuck yeah.
And one of your beers was in my fridge, and I was like,
which one of the
think
tall boys?
I think I ruined that party. Yeah.
No, I mean I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Good.
I was happy to have you there.
Thanks.
I mean, really, just this. Like, I was trying to have a conversation, and you're just screaming, Selena.
I'm so sorry.
It's to the point where I think a member of my family from the future is going to go back in time and kill her. That's going to be who shot her.
That's it.
Is in
one of your children?
Yeah, in the future, I'm going to be a hologram. It's like, son, one day you'll make me proud and you'll shoot that fucking brown bitch in the fucking chest.
Dude.
And it'll all be okay.
She was a fucking songbird of a generation, all right? I don't know how you're. I don't even. I think I maybe met your friends that were there. Like once it was getting that late.
Some of them, maybe.
Were they still there, dude? Like I mean, the end of it. I do not. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were one of the last people to leave for sure.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 other people that left around the same time you and Megan left.
Yeah. Right.
How long after the game did he leave?
I think we were there till like 12:30 or something.
On Sunday, damn. That's hardcore. I'm figuring a party's probably gonna wind down 30 minutes after the game. No, it just kept on rolling, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this guy started making mixed drinks, and I was like, "What are we doing, Aaron?"
Yeah, I don't know how that happens, dude. That is the death of you, always.
It is.
We can hang out and drink beers and be fine, but the second I bust out the liquor, you're like, "Give me another one."
Yeah.
4 ounces of fucking rum and something, you're like, "That's gone now."
Yes, because they go so fast. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like it's fucking like 4 ounces of straight liquor in this in this delicious coconut drink.
Beer. The beauty of beer is it paces you. And then you start drinking that liquor, and it's like,
let's
time
do
to
the
step
moon.
it up.
To the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, you just walk. You're like, I don't know if you can tell my fruity glass is empty. Why don't you fill that shit up?
And then you start mixing because somebody's like, "Oh, I have a fucking spicy margarita." And you're like, "What does that taste like?" And you're like, delicious. It's all tasty.
Yeah, you steal. And you're like, "This is mine now." Just kidding. I'm gonna get something else.
No, I think that actually happened to Megan. I think like,
yeah, no, 100%.
yeah. Someone took it from her, and then she's like, "This is mine now." Yeah. Good times.
You know how? Yeah. Does this ever happen to you? It's embarrassing, but someone will walk up to you after the show and be like, "I liked you so much. I liked you better than the headliner." Right?
Yeah.
And it's always like, "Yeah, thanks."
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
Right. I'm sure it happens a lot. Like, anyway. But a lady came up to me. She didn't realize that Rob was standing right there. So she was like, "I liked you the best. I liked you better than him."
She looked at him.
Yeah, he was right there. And what I didn't.
Hey, what the fuck's your name?
What
That's
I didn't
so
realize is
baller.
that she was the lady who was the worst audience member in the show. And she sat there with her arms crossed, looking at her phone, and like
somebody that you don't want to be a fan of.
He tried to engage with her a couple times, and she was just awful. And she was at the awful table.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, "Oh, sorry, I just." And he goes, "I don't care what you say. You were a bitch the whole show."
Wow.
And I was like,
yeah.
"Woo!"
That's
And
my
she got
hero.
real offended. You know what I mean? I saw her be offended, and then she just like got up and left, and with her man. And thankfully, she didn't have some huge man. I was like, oh God, please don't some huge guy. But Rob
should
was
have been like, hey, Rob, that's a fucking Willy Thrilly fan right there. Why don't you watch your fucking mouth
Right.
about my fan?
yeah,
Turn on the headliner.
Can't blame her that, you know.
You want to buy a T-shirt, ma'am? Come with me. I'll take care of you.
But yeah, he was like, yeah, dude, I've never called an audience member a bitch before. Sorry, I did that. And I was like, I thought it was kind of awesome. Like, it was
Yeah. I had
a
to
pimp move.
I had to do de-escalation for the Funny Bone over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I did a guest spot, and the whole room was like big groups of people.
Yeah, it always sucks.
So here's what I think it's better for people to let loose more. People laugh better whenever it's like groups of people versus like whenever it's all couples. When it's all couples, it kind of
they're tighter.
yeah, it's kind of tighter. But whenever it's big groups, you're like hanging with your friends. People are more likely to like let out a laugh, but people are a lot chattier.
Yeah.
And
they all turn inward.
Much
to the
more
table.
likely to talk to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like every.
That's just like what happened to us
right,
at work.
right.
That's just like what happened.
And it's after every punchline. So you get, and when it's a whole room of big groups, it's like the whole place is chatty, and there's like not enough like door guy. Like you got to really pick and choose like who's gonna be. So I was like, somebody's gonna get kicked out eventually. Somebody's gonna get kicked out. The headliner is on stage, and at some point he goes, "Yeah, you guys, hey, no more talking." He's like, "Yeah, no, hot chicks, yeah, shut up." He's like, I know this is crazy because nobody's ever told you to be quiet because everyone wants to fuck you, but I don't give a fuck. Shut up. No more talking. Like, for real. If you talk again, you're going to get kicked out. And then I was like, that's my hero. Like, all the comics in the back of the room, like, yeah, fucking get that dumb whore.
Yeah. Except for the single comics, you're like, I'm going to go talk to him after.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to tell her it wasn't cool and I would never do that at one of my shows.
It turned into Will. Yeah. You could be my fan.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to be my fan?
I got these nice shirts for sale.
You know, they're good for sleeping in. And so they obviously eventually get kicked out, and they all, you know, they're all kind of like, what was that? Like, what do we get kicked out? I didn't see them get kicked out. I was in the lobby, and I see like 3 chicks and like their guys come out of the showroom. Like, oh, that's who got kicked out. Like, I thought it was gonna be one of those like drunk middle-aged people, but they get kicked out. And they were most of them were like understanding. You know what's great? The guys were like, whatever. Like, they got it. You know, they're like, it happened, you know? But of course, the people that were the problem didn't understand why they were the problem. Yeah. So the chicks are like, you know, 2 of them kind of like go or like walk out, and they're kind of like, what was that about? We didn't do anything. And then there's the one cunt who's staying at the bar, and she's like, do you guys know who the manager is? Can you help me find the manager? She's like, you were so funny, but can you help me find the manager? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think he's around right now. What's going on? What's up? She's like, yeah, we're never going to be coming back here. You know, all that shit. Right. I'm going to review this place the worst. I never review places. We never have a problem, but I'm never coming back here again. And that guy on stage, he's a dick. And I was like, yeah, well, he kind of told you to be quiet, and you guys probably kept talking. And he's like, what? She's like, well, we're talking. We're allowed to talk to people. I'm like, no, you're kind of not. Kind of not allowed to talk to people. I'm like, yeah, sorry. I'm like, you know, it sucks, you know, it happens sometimes, but try again. I was like, you know, she's like, oh, we're never gonna come back here. I was like, oh, well. And then her boyfriend came over, and her boyfriend was like, dude, you were great, man, you're really funny. And he's like, babe, come on, let's go. Like, you know, it just happened. She's like, no, I'm not gonna leave. But the guy, like, dude, that dude was awesome. Like, he almost didn't give a fuck. Like, you know, like you could tell he wanted to fuck her, but he was also kind of like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Like, sometimes you're mouthy, you know? Like, I get it.
Dude, I
get it.
Exactly. And then I just had to like be like, you know, sorry. Like, manager's probably not going to come over here, but thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed part of it. Sorry you didn't like the headliner. And she's like, and then walked away. I was like, dude.
We were literally thrown out for laughing.
Yeah.
We were literally laughing. They threw us out for laughing.
She was, yes, that's where she was.
They threw us out.
And then I was like, he told you to stop talking. She's like, well, what? We're allowed to talk. I was like, boom, admission to guilt. Right there. Right there. She said it, dude. I felt like an investigative, an interrogator, you know, dude? It felt like we were in the police station.
That reminds me of a scene from, you know, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
There's a part where she's like, we found some roaches in your hotel room. And the lady's like, oh, what? So I smoked a couple joints. What is that, illegal? She's like, yes.
That's good. That joke doesn't translate now.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Not illegal
because we let
anymore.
the fucking leftists win.
Dude, I saw that You People movie. Did you guys see
I
that?
haven't seen
You
it.
guys seen that?
Is that Sebastian Maniscalco's movie?
You people.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what it is.
it's like a Jonah Hill movie where Jonah Hill dates a black girl.
It's called You People?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's pretty awesome. Like, what's up? Eddie Murphy. He plays like a super militant black Muslim.
Sick.
He like,
Nice.
and dude, one of the best scenes. It's like really fun. It's
Is
actually
Jonah
really-
Hill is the other one? Jonah Hill's the guy who's dating?
He's the other. He's the militant black.
Yeah. Thank God they're stop typecasting him as the fat
He's
friend.
an
Yeah.
actor. I mean, he
Yeah.
can do a lot of things.
Yeah. So he's like, he's like the super militant black Muslim, and his daughter starts dating Jonah Hill, and he's Jewish, obviously,
Uh-huh.
and is he actually Jewish in real life? I said
Yeah.
obviously.
I
he
like
is.
how you said obviously. I thought that was offensive. But
No, he is Jewish though.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
No, I just meant that because he runs Hollywood. So they go. Anyways, they meet up. Like the parents meet each other, like Eddie Murphy and his wife, and then like the two Jewish parents meet each other. Like they all get together for a dinner, and he's wearing like a kufi, like one of those like hats, and one of those Muslim hats, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, the wife goes, "Hey, you want to tell them where you got that hat from?" And he goes, "I got it from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan."
Uh-huh.
You remember what Farrakhan
Uh-huh,
said?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
and then she goes, "Are you like in front of the Jewish lady?" And she's talking to the Jewish lady. She goes, "Are you familiar with Louis Farrakhan?" And she goes, she like chokes on her food. She's like, "I'm familiar with what he said about the Jews." And it's like the most uncomfortable race stuff I've seen in a movie,
Uh-huh.
and it's the best. It's so funny.
Is it still? It's still funny though. It
Yeah,
works?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They make it all uncomfortable. Anyways,
Man,
this
those
sucks.
kufu, those hats,
this fucking sucks.
those Muslim hats kind of look.
You guys
like
wanna
those things
restart?
that are, have you ever been to the grocery store and like the things that are wrapped around the mango?
Yeah.
It looks like those
What?
in my head.
That's what you think a kufi is?
Yeah, is that not right?
No.
I called him kufu a second ago. Fuck. Cut that shit out.
No, it's a different. No, it's like one of those ones that goes like straight up. It's got like the flat top.
Oh,
it
like with
or
the color,
whatever.
like
Yeah.
colorful designs and shit on them?
Oh yeah, and then the
I
Jewish.
don't think that's a Muslim thing. I think
that's.
that's like an African thing.
Yeah, but I
traditionally.
think I've seen Black American Muslims wear those.
Yeah, it's like a. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be. I don't know.
I
like
picked up a dude in my Uber
crown.
one time, and he was I think he was a Black American Muslim. This dude was amazing, dude. He was telling me about he was a crypto guy. He's one of these guys whose voice was about 5 times louder than it needs to be. You know what I mean? It's just my backseat being like, "You gotta get a portfolio. You gotta get in when this shit come out before it gets high." Okay. He was showing me like his Dogecoin and shit.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Dogecoin is dog shit." You got it. It's crazy, dude. That was the dude who was like, I used to sell. He was like, I sold drugs, sold pussy, sold ass,
He did the distinction between pussy and
Yes.
ass. That's awesome. So are you a crypto guy now?
So yeah, I mean, I bought it. Took some. I was like, obviously, this is someone I want to learn from,
Yeah.
financial wise.
yeah. That guy
So-
knows. Someone who sells pussy, he knows money.
Yeah, he can smell what's costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I got a big portfolio from him, and then the next day it crashed. No, he was like, "Got you, sucker."
That's what's called reparations. I shorted that shit.
You got me,
Yeah, dude.
fair and square.
Do you have any stocks? Do you have any crypto? Did you ever do that?
I got a little bit. I got a little bit of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, you said you take your fucking like Venmo or some shit and send it in.
Yeah, there for a while. Every time someone paid me in Venmo to do comedy, I just bought Bitcoin because Bitcoin was cheap in the last year, and so I got a few bucks in it. We'll see what happens. I might lose it all.
Yeah, I put like $100 into Ethereum, like right after I graduated high school.
Okay.
And then I forgot the password to my wallet.
Nice.
There's just like money floating around there out in the fucking ether somewhere, I guess. Probably not. I mean, it's probably not worth anything, but
Maybe.
no.
Depending on when you
definitely
bought it.
not. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
It's like Gerard Way 6969. Did you try that
That's
one?
hey, very funny. That's good. Good stuff. Yes, I love My Chemical Romance. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
So
I'm
funny.
gay. Ha ha. I'll kiss you on the mouth right now.
I
in front
used
of
to go to the
everybody.
mall specifically to go to Hot Topic. Blah.
Yeah.
Got my ass.
I'd buy women's pants and cry when people made fun of me for it. Ha ha ha. Egg on my fucking face.
I did know a guy that only wore girls' fucking pants.
I had a couple pairs.
And I was like, let me try that. And then I did it, and I was like,
Was he a
I'm gonna
skinny
rock.
dude? Was he? You gotta be skinny, right?
No.
He just wore like not skinny girls' pants. That's even better, dude. Big old butt sticking out. I can't imagine how skinny you gotta. You know what I mean? Like a skinny little rock star guy. You put on some women's jeans, but
Yeah.
you're
You don't
thick.
like thinking about a big guy
You're
wearing.
thick, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about
They like him because they stretch.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Give him that give.
hmm
A little bit. Of Why this get all sexual all of a sudden? You're like, that give.
Man,
Gotta
that's
work.
how masculine Will is. He can't even think about women's clothes without getting
Gotta
hard.
work down in there. Gotta get that give. You know
He's
what
not
I mean?
thinking about women's clothes. He's thinking about women's clothes on a guy.
on
Right.
thick little skater
I'm thinking
boys.
about
Yes.
thick boy with that give.
Give. He's got a little give to him.
What you been up to, Aaron?
This is nothing, but this makes. I was snickering to myself. I told this to Sarah. She didn't think it was funny. I'm thinking about you guys. You guys remember you guys remember 5 Gum commercials
Mm-hmm.
where it's like what it feels like to chew 5 Gum.
This is what it feels like to fuck a guy's ass.
I was thinking about what it feels like to chew my cum, and it's just like a chick in a Tron outfit going. What did you eat? I just couldn't stop giggling about it.
What it feels like to chew my
cum.
cum.
It's like a shotgun filled with pineapple. Just takes her fucking head off.
What it feels
that's-
like to chew 5 Gum. It's somebody getting just bleach dumped on them.
Pitch it to the next year's Super Bowl, man. I think you got a winner there. 5 Gum's gonna be all over.
Super Bowl commercials were weak this year.
Yeah, they are
Yeah, it did suck.
kind of weak.
I've got a good one. I thought of a good one. It's for Bose headsets. It's like noise canceling headsets. But the commercial is it's like a live commercial, and you take an executive from Bose and they put the headsets on a black guy and they make him say it.
Wait.
So how much
Wait.
do you believe in your product? Will you say the N-word to a black guy and trust that your headphones are going to block it out?
Oh, my God.
This is always where Aaron's imagination goes. I got so many ideas.
Yeah.
That's a solid commercial.
Yeah, your headphones are good, but are they good enough to protect racists?
Oh yeah, I didn't get a vasectomy.
Oh, what?
My man.
Yeah, I was supposed to do it on Saturday, and then
Still walking around with that loaded weapon.
yeah, I'm still strapped to the fucking nines,
Watch
dude.
out. Somebody gonna get pregnant.
Yeah, they pregnant.
Yeah, you said it like James Brown.
How?
Which
Watch
in that
out.
case was true.
What?
James Brown was gonna get somebody pregnant
Oh, yeah.
at any
yeah,
given
yeah,
moment.
for sure.
But yeah, they called me the day before and they're like, so you haven't hit your deductible yet, so you're gonna have to pay the amount of like $867, and that was how I found out that I don't understand how health insurance works.
Oh, you thought it was just like they covered.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
thought
thing?
I thought I was like paying for a membership and then it would just be covered. I didn't know.
No, son, you got a deductible.
Had no idea. That was
Yeah,
so I watched
man.
a whole bunch of videos and realized that I never understood how it worked.
Wow.
And Cesare was pretty pissed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Make her pay for it then,
Yeah,
dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, who do you think's gonna be paying for the other thing, huh?
yeah, exactly. She wants you to pay for that. She can fucking pay for to get it cut off, dude.
Yeah, we got to split the vacuum job. You can pay for half of unloading the gun at least. Fuck.
It'd be very progressive of her to pay for it.
Yeah,
It
I think
would,
so.
Yeah. Does she want to be a part of progress?
Yeah, this is why Roe versus Wade got overturned, because you guys are inconsiderate.
That's what happens when you don't appreciate what you have. You take it away.
We take it away.
Well, you weren't playing with the He-Man doll, were you? So we took it away.
Man. That
We
was
took
big.
rights away and we gave them to more potheads.
So is that still a big deal or what?
Is what's
Like-
still a big deal.
That Roe v. Wade stuff.
Whatever's a big deal that you want it to be, bro.
Oh, damn, that's huge,
Whatever
man.
you make a big deal is a big deal, bro.
Fuck.
They did tell me
You can
before
care
I went.
or not care. You know what I mean?
Before
I
I
don't care about them balloons. I don't care
Right.
about balloons.
Right, but what, do you care about the
I
other
don't pay
thing
no attention.
that I was talking about?
What, the abortion thing?
Yeah.
I don't care. My shit's cut, dude.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
you can come on any balloon out there. It's not getting pregnant.
I done had my teenage pregnancy. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I navigated my fucking shit. Y'all motherfuckers deal with life. You know? Smart ass punk ass kids. High stakes game now, motherfucker.
You're in the big leagues now.
That's right. I don't care.
Did you think about it?
Think about what?
Fucking getting rid of that.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I thought about it.
What was that? What was that like, dude? Was she not into it? Did she say
she
no?
She was like, no.
Yeah.
Right away, she was like, no. I was
Yeah.
like, all right. Maybe think about it a little bit.
Dude,
But when you're a man, it ain't up to you. It ain't up to you.
Damn, dude, that's the most progressive shit Will's ever
Wow.
said.
You got
Holy fuck.
no say when you're a
good
man.
job. Oh well, hold
Yeah.
on. Now it's getting a little bit of tinge of complaint.
Well, it meant to be all complaint. When you're a man, you got no control. You can't take a pill. Well, you can get a vasectomy, but that's like almost irreversible.
Yeah.
When you're a young man, you just get women pregnant, and they get to choose. Well, at least they used to. But they
Not no
didn't
more.
fucking appreciate it. That was my point. They didn't fucking appreciate it, and now it's going away. You got what you fucking deserve.
All right. I think that's a good place to wrap it up. What do you think, guys?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. We got anything else? Anything? Nothing? All right. Hey.
Cut the whole fucking episode, but I want a 30-second episode that's just that. Fuck it.
All right. Make sure you guys leave a review for this one. We love you. See you next week. Bye-bye.